Hi everyone, I have another album to share with you. This one is a wedding album I designed for Heartfelt Creations. Love the new releases for this month. The new releases just released today at Heartfelt Creations, and if you head over to the blog, I'll go ahead and leave a link. Excuse me. They've come out. Linda has done a wonderful job, beautiful job with this release. I just love every image and every sentiment in this release. Not only are they perfect for a wedding, but you can use them for anniversary. Like the dove can be used throughout the year for Christmas. You know, there's just several possibilities with this stamp, with the stamp sets released today. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and used the dove. The dove came from one of the stamp sets, and I've colored it with the Copic markers. And I used stickles on it, if you could see. Kind of can see there. I used the Posy Patch flower die cut for all my flowers throughout this album. And then another thing I've done is I've used all the lace in this album is vintage laces that I've purchased over the years. The ribbon throughout this album is from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And then I've also used some flourishes, some pieces of flourishes that I cut up. For the centers of the flowers, I went ahead and did brads and pearls. I also used silver thread throughout the album for my sewing. And then another thing I used was the Viva pin, the Viva Pearl pins. These were sent to me by Scrapbook Pal. I used those. They're a 3D paint. Love that stuff. And you'll see that in my album as well. And so on the front it says, "What a joyous day for the bride and the groom." And then you open it up, and now there's room. And all the stamps I used and sentiments are all from June release, the wedding collection. On this page here, it says, "Together may you find in one another your best and dearest friend." And I welded this on the gypsy, this heart. It's the same heart that I've used in the book. I'll do all measurements for you on the book size. I believe it's about 10 by 8.5. And then there's pages for writing in here as well. Okay, I love this page too. This page here, I created a pocket with some vintage lace and did some tags, and the tags have the Bella Rose, and on the back the rose from last month's collection. It says, "What a beautiful way for love to bloom." I thought that was pretty. And then this, I left a picture for the bride and the groom, and it says, "All the best to both of you." And then on the back it says, "May this day be a beautiful celebration of the love that brought you together." And again, I've used all the Posy flowers. Most of them are 3 layers, except for the small ones I did 1 layer. And there's like 2 on that one, I think. Yeah. And then I did some down here. And then you turn the page again, and there's a photo mat for the bride and the groom. And it says, "Two hearts joined in friendship, united with love." And then, may all your days be filled with the joy that comes when two people live as one." That's another sentiment. And then here is another image that coordinates with the scalloped heart from Nestabilities. And then my last page on the inside, I used some wedding trim that I picked up years ago, a few years ago, not years, but a few years ago. And then I also made this mini book for the inside for pictures for the bride and the groom to share. And so there's room for 4 on the front, or in the inside, I'm sorry. And then if you flip it over, there's room for 6 more pictures in the back. I did not mat them. I figured, you know, pictures could be just stuck there. And then the back of my album, "Wishing you happiness today and always." And this completes my album for today. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed today's video on my wedding album. And I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.